Hey, what's up, guys? This boys. I got a voice changer now, and I unlisted all my old videos just because I really do not want to get tracked down by any of my friends. One of my friends is like a detective, but now that I have this voice changer on, I really do not think that they'll track down this channel. But whatever. Today we'll be watching top 5 reasons next-gen consoles are better than gaming PCs. So, let's listen to this. This video came out in 2014, so all these points are probably going to be irrelevant by now, but whatever.
Now, if you've watched my videos, you know that I am a PC gamer, but after trying out the Xbox One and seeing what the new generation of consoles is all about, I can definitely tell that the consoles themselves have a specific spot in the market that the PCs really can't compete with.
Well, your quote-unquote gaming PC must be pretty bad then.
In this video, I'm going to count down the top 5 reasons why a console is better than a PC. So the number 5 reason why a console would be better than a gaming PC is price. Now, I know this is a very controversial subject.
Yes, controversial. But let's see what your what your point is about this, because I was about to roast you.
But it has to do more with cost distribution. With a console, you're paying a very small amount up front, and then over time you pay more and more. And then with a PC, you usually pay a little bit more up front and then less over time for games and whatnot.
That's pretty obvious, yeah.
And whether you like it or not, most people are more willing to pay less now and more over time than more now and less over time.
That's just one way that consoles, they need to make money. Sony and Microsoft are not focused on getting the best software they could bring to you. That's why PS4s and Xbox Ones are totally outdated by now. They don't care about bringing the most high quality stuff. They just care about money. Well, everybody does, so we're not just gonna say that. Except for me, because I don't make money from anything that I do on YouTube.
It's kind of how car leasing works and mortgage and stuff like that. Now, it's also worth it to note that pre-built computers, what many PC gamers are using, are actually a worse deal than consoles, so that will drive people to use a console instead of a pre-built.
Are you sure about that, mister?
And if you do build it yourself, there's a lot more work than just buying a console, plugging it in, and playing. The number 4...
Yes, but if price is really that big of a deal, that, I don't know, $25 gap there, if that's really such a big deal, then if you care about it that much, then you would really actually spend just 6 hours, probably even less. If it's not like $3,000, then it's going to be 6 hours or something to just build your PC. If you really care about your PC that much, you would just build it, finding all the parts. If you care about the price that much, Mr. Matt, I don't know how to say his last name.
One reason why a console is better than a gaming PC is because it is casual friendly or user friendly. Either term really works there. And the first point I want to make is that you don't need to make any upgrades with your console.
You don't need to do that on PC either. I was playing on my MacBook, which was from 2008, and if you guys know, MacBooks are, well, they're laptops to start off with, which puts them at a disadvantage, and already, pretty much when a MacBook comes out, let's say a MacBook came out today, it would already be way behind the modern standard of what a laptop or PC should be able to do. But because it's from Apple, they like to overprice their stuff just because their interface. So, I mean,
you buy a console once.
I could still play games on that. I could play CSGO at 60 FPS. I could play CS 1.6, which is what I found myself playing, not because it ran faster, it ran just as good as CSGO, but I just like CS 1.6 better as a game in general.
And then maybe 7 years later, you need to upgrade it to a new generation, and in that whole time frame, the only things you are buying are games and controllers or stuff like
that. And, he says games and controllers. Yeah, don't forget about your $60 a year. That's on PS4. I'm pretty sure on Xbox it's even more greedy. Just to play games online, which you already pay for an online internet provider. At least that's how I think it is.
That. In addition, I've already mentioned it, but consoles are plug and play. You plug it in once, it works, and you are ready to play your games.
No, you've already said, you've literally already, you're proving you're kind of contradicting your own statements here, because you said, yeah, of course you have to pay $60 to play online games, but no, is plug and play my PC, or my laptop, I guess it is, but it's just as powerful as an average PC, was way more plug and play than my console. I plugged it in, it downloaded some Windows updates for like 2 hours. Then I created an account, downloaded Firefox, downloaded Steam, deleted Microsoft Edge because who wants that? Downloaded all my other stuff like Project 64, Windows Movie Maker, OBS, Voxel Voice Changer, which is what I'm using right now, and a bunch of other games from Steam. Right there, there we go. Like, it's not hard. It's because this is pre-built. It would be just as easy with a pre-built PC too. All you need to do is just plug it into a monitor, which is what you also need to do with a console, and then you also need to, charge the. Okay. So can we just say that at least a pre-built PC is just as plug and play as a pre-built console, which is every single console ever?
No assembly required, and it's really easy to do. And lastly, consoles usually have a better customer service experience.
Are you sure about that? I don't know, because if you really want to be loyal to one company and then they come out with one bad exclusive and then you complain, but every other time, it's okay.
Companies like Sony and Microsoft have dedicated customer service teams for their consoles, and in addition, if your console breaks,
I have a PS4. I should just go ask a question to their customer service. Be like, why do you make us pay $60 a year to play games that we already own online?
you can just contact the vendor that you bought it from and either get it replaced or fixed very quickly.
Yes, most. I'm gonna say most because not all obvious, but most. Since he likes to compare consoles to pre-built PCs, which most of the time are the ones that are not gonna be the best. As if the sky really is the limit when you're building your own. But most pre-built computers, laptops or PCs, whatever, have a built-in warranty where if you break it within the first year, you can bring it back and they'll give you another one. So it's like yeah, whatever, you could say all your points, but we still have something that's almost as good, just as good, or much better in some cases. So
with a PC, you have to diagnose which part broke, then contact that company directly, see if you can get it replaced, not be able to use your PC in the meantime, and it's much more of a hassle than it is with consoles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the console you wouldn't be able to use your console in the quote-unquote meantime. So it's not like they could just. It's not like, what is there in a PS4 corporation every few states, every state out there? No. Like, what are you gonna do? Of course you have to wait for them to send you another one. Why didn't you say that for the first one about waiting?
The number 3 reason why consoles are better than gaming PCs is multiplayer.
Okay, how is multiplayer on console better than PC? That's a question. That's a question that I need answering right now.
With offline, it is so much better on a console than on a.
Are you sure about that? What are you talking? Are you just gonna sum up all games as being better? What? How does that make any sense? Playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the console offline will be a much better experience than playing it offline on the PC, simply because it's on a PS4. No other reason.
PC, you can just connect more controllers, sit down with your friends on a couch, and start playing. On a PC.
Okay, it's called a PC, personal computer, because it's personal. Most consoles are called home consoles, because they're for homes, like a family. PC, personal computer. Are you understanding that? I've needed to say this so many times.
PC, you can sort of use a different side of the keyboard or something if the game supports it, but really you can't compete with just.
These people, they always say multiplayer. No. If you're not. Okay, maybe I should just start thinking of multiplayer as online multiplayer. Maybe that's what I should think about, because I literally always go so in depth, and then I just find out that they're talking about split screen. Like, please say split screen. Please just say
having multiple controllers on a couch playing a console game. Past that, even online multiplayer is some.
Oh, now he's gonna. talk about online multiplayer. Let's
times
see
a
what
better
you say.
experience on a console.
Sometimes better experience. I mean, you do have to get past that $60 pay gap every year about a game that you already own. But yeah, a game that you already paid $60 for when it should have only been $30 because it's AAA trash. But yeah. It's because sometimes it can be better.
Mostly because it has a huge user base. No matter where you're from, you're going to be able to find a game with a decent connection. On PC, if you're not playing...
Are you sure about that? No matter where you are, no matter what game.
One of the newer games, there may not be that many people on it, and if you're not from a populated area, you may have a very bad connection to the server you're connecting to.
Probably because PC gamers actually play games that are good, not games that are new. So, I mean, they do play new games if they're good, but they don't care about what they look like, whether they're AAA or whatever. So, I mean, PC gamers won't flock to a game just because it's new. They'll flock to a game that's good, like CSGO or PUBG or Fortnite. If you really like that, I don't, but I guess it's a good game to some people.
Now, the number 2 reason why a console would be better than a gaming PC is couch gaming. In general,
okay, you're not gonna want a game on your couch as it gives you a disadvantage. Gives you disadvantage. It's not personal computer. I mean, it has a keyboard, which is much more. It's much better for playing games, as you cannot play Arma 3 on a controller. I mean, what is he gonna say though that makes how you could do couch gaming on a console? How is that going to make it better? I'm really curious right now.
Relaxation is a big factor in console gaming. You can just hook it up to your home theater setup that you already have, grab a controller, sit back.
That you already have. Remember that even though most people, when they talk about PCs, they factor in the price of the monitor. But when they talk about consoles, they don't factor in the price of the monitor. I don't know. Because he always says, or not he always, but he just said, that you already have. That seemed like a big part of the sentence. Let's listen to that.
In console
again.
gaming, you can just hook it up to your home theater setup that you already have.
So if you don't have it, I'm actually thankful that he said that, because some people that talk about consoles, they act like a TV comes with the console or a monitor comes with it. Like no, they're separate things. There's such thing as a monitor and there's such thing as a console. They're not the same thing.
Grab a controller, sit back on the couch, and start playing. It's a more laid-back...
Are you sure that it won't take you multiple hours to create an account like it did? No, it wasn't me, but for an average person like my brother, it took him multiple hours to create an account. I don't even know what it was. It was just like filling out information that he never needed to do. It was pretty much Sony just wanting to get as much information out of him as they could. When you just need to create a Microsoft account, I'm pretty sure it's just your email, re-verify your email, your password, re-verify your password, and then like your username. That's all it is. Except for they don't want like your birthday. Actually, they probably might want your birthday, but it definitely did not take me like the 6 hours that it took.
Gaming experience. A lot of people argue that there is a PC alternative to that you can build a dedicated gaming PC, but that also takes away from the value of a PC, because you can't really use it as a work PC if it's connected to your home theater. It really defeats the purpose of having a PC in general.
Well, think about it though. You can actually do work from a PC. Can you do work on a console? No, not unless you're a gaming YouTuber. No, I mean like normal work, like office work. Can you do that on a console? No. So that's always an option, that you can do it on a PC. You're like, oh, well, you could watch TV on console. How practical is it really to navigate around Netflix and YouTube and all that stuff in Twitch with a controller? It's not that easy. And how easy is it to type on a console? I don't know.
So couch gaming is a huge, huge pro for consoles. Now, the number 1 reason why consoles are better than gaming PCs is consistency.
Let's see this. Let's see how consistent people's Xbox One Pro controllers really are. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I might link a Crowdcat, I think that's how you pronounce it, video in the description.
The first point I want to make here is that everybody has the same exact thing, and that can be very beneficial to the user. Say you're having
let's see how
a problem. Somebody else has probably had that problem, fixed it, and put it on the internet for you to see and do it yourself.
I've looked up every single problem that I've had with PC programs not working, and I found the answer to every single one. So that's not a thing at all.
In addition, nobody has a competitive advantage over anybody else, or not a substantial one anyway, because everybody's using the same console with
The same very what's the right word for it? The same very back. It's old. Okay, let me just say the old hardware. I was thinking of like some complicated word, but let me just flat out. It's old hardware. Using the same console with old hardware. I literally cannot run GTA 5 on my console since I do not have enough space for it on my PC. I swear I'm begging my dad. But my dad upgraded my PS4 so it has more space. And just know.
the same graphics with the same controller. It will vary from TV to TV with like input lag and stuff, but at a very basic level, nobody has a competitive advantage.
That's. Are you sure? Because some TVs are just. If you're gonna start talking about monitors, then there will be competitive advantages. There'll be competitive advantages in anything. There's controllers. There's the adapters with keyboards. People can adapt their keyboards and mice to a console. Obviously, it's quite a bit of money, but you can still do it. And then you have a absolutely humongous advantage. As you still have all the aim block and aim assist coming with the games, but now you have a mouse, which is super accurate.
In addition, consoles are very friendly. If you want to share a game or a controller or something, you can just bring it to their house and it will work. On the PC, games are digital, and unless you're a part of Steam family sharing, you're not going to be able to share games.
He just said a controller, right? Did he say a controller? Because last time I checked, you could unplug your keyboard and your mouse from the USB port and play them. Also, last time I checked, laptops were a thing where you could just bring them over your friend's house with a charger. I mean, every single time that I get a new PC, it's a laptop. Simply because I don't have enough space for a desk. In my house is pretty cluttered. But laptops work just fine.
Also, consoles are very good at pulling together things in multiplayer, playing with your friends, and having parties. On the PC,
Let's see, because whenever I join a party on console, it seems really hard to navigate around stuff, and it's just not as good in my opinion as Discord. The Discord and Skype I use very rarely, but mainly Discord. I just think that it's much
you have different
better.
programs like Skype, the game itself, or TeamSpeak or something, and
No Discord? Come on, dude.
each one of those things could go wrong, and you could end up having to spend a lot of time fixing it.
That I've never had a problem with Skype or Discord. They've never broken. In fact, it's recording things that always break for me. OBS and Shadowplay. Shadowplay especially, that breaks every week or so. So annoying. I just got finished fixing it. I'm using gameplay from Shadowplay in this video.
While with a console, you just join a party, join their game, and you're playing. So those are the
Oh wait, no. Don't. If you're gonna play with other people on console, he keeps forgetting about how you have to pay $60 every year, and probably even more on Xbox One, just to play online games when you already paid the overpriced amount of $60 for a console game that I could have gotten on PC for $30. Not just on G2A. On G2A, I probably could have got it for even less. And then on a Steam sale, which a majority of games are on sale most of the time. So then there's literally games that have been $25 and gone down to $5 in a Steam sale. That's what's so great about it. You don't need demos to see whether a game is good, as most of the time they lock stuff away from you. In Steam, you could buy a game, play it, as long as it's less than 3 hours. You could play it. If you don't like it, request a refund, and if it's under 3 hours, well, the Steam community service people are going to decide whether you get a refund. But obviously, if you have 300 hours requesting for a refund, unless the game was totally broken or it's on the wrong operating system, Well, I don't know how you'd have 300 hours, but there are obviously exceptions.
5 reasons why I think a console would be better than a gaming PC. Keep in mind though, I am a PC gamer. I prefer PC gaming. I think the pros of a PC are much, much better than the pros of a console.
Well, then why did you make top 5 reasons next-gen consoles are better than gaming PCs? Why did you make that, then? Why did you make this video if you still think... Okay, these people confuse me, so now that his video's over, my video's about to be over, so thank you guys for watching or listening, whatever you did. This is 20 minutes long, I might need to get some more gameplay. Thank you for